So did you read the book?
No.
Did you listen to the audiobook?
No.
Looks like you're Ready Player None.
Ooh, pretty key. I like the graphics on that.
Shiny.
Shiny.
This is the Oasis.
This is perfect. The book even says it's like Willy Wonka with the Matrix.
And your own imagination. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do.
Huh.
They stay because of all the things they can be.
I think that's weird. I was kind of expecting to see him actually in the game.
Because our future's being threatened.
I just came here to escape. But I found something much bigger
Oh,
than
Iron
myself.
Giant.
I found my friends.
What up, Z?
I found love. And now, people have lost their lives.
That reminded me of Harry Potter.
This is war. We're control of the future.
Oh, he's perfect casting.
Find him.
This takes place in Columbus, Ohio,
Oh, does it? Oh,
of all places. It's close to where I'm from.
cool. Does it look like it?
Nope,
Oh,
You can't use your real name.
but it is the future.
it's a futuristic Ohio.
Hold on to something.
Oh, she's from...
Just in case.
Blade Runner?
I was gonna say from that Netflix show with,
Let's practice about Mario Kart.
Ha!
Ask yourself,
It's,
Oh my
are you
gosh.
willing to fight?
Interesting. How nerdy was that?
that was...
That's Hulk!
You saw Hulk?
It looked like
I
it.
totally
Owen
missed that.
Watts. My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego. Like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom too. And I ended up here.
Oh, this is a second part.
Oh!
Sitting here.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
cool with
this-
it.
Okay,
Nowhere.
cool.
There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the Oasis.
Ooh,
A whole
whoa.
virtual universe.
We're not too far off from this world.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't
Back to
know.
the Future.
Oasis for all the
DeLorean.
things they can do. But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. The Oasis was the brainchild of James Halliday.
Hello. If you're watching
This definitely gives like a
I'm
lot
dead.
more backstory
I
to what's
created
going on
a
in
hidden
another part of
object,
it.
Yeah.
an Easter egg.
This is definitely like...
First person
Like
From the
behind
book.
The
Yeah.
egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the Oasis itself.
Yep. That was
Okay,
the...
that's the Willy Wonka.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him.
Yep.
This isn't just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The Oasis.
Such a good
Most important
cast
economic resource.
for him.
And it's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
It's like Tron. That was a little bit.
Oh, there's so much.
Many of you.
Like,
I only
Yeah,
came
there's
to
a lot of
escape.
nods to a lot of.
oh, there's
things.
Overwatch,
Yeah.
everything, you name
Yeah.
it.
Bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight?
That was Voltron, that
Let's
was
save the
Chucky.
Oasis. Pretty
Pretty sure there's Harry Potter nods in this. Back to the Future song that they just threw in there because he does drive the DeLorean in the
it's
book.
true.
This book is truly the geekiest book I've ever read in my entire life. The protagonist is like the epitome of the geekiest geek out there. At first, hard to relate to this character. For those people who do really get invested into something, if you haven't read this book, you should, because this guy totally is the voice of you in every way, shape, and form.
I need to read this book now. I might not get all the references though, maybe.
Possibly,
Yeah.
but there's like thousands and thousands of references. When I read the book, I thought I didn't know some of them.
Because you know a lot.
I do. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But
At least for me.
it's a very good book. He's like too socially awkward. So it's exactly what it should be. I feel like the movie is gonna be less geeky. I apologize extremely hard to anyone who's offended by my opinions on this. I just think the movie's awesome. I can't wait for it to come out. It is literally, as the book says, Willy Wonka, but with the Matrix. And
Meshed
there's
with a lot of like things we've seen. The girl with the bangs,
yeah.
with the bad girl from Blade Runner.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same actress, but it looked pretty
Oh
much
yeah,
the
very
same
possible.
character.
Freddy Krueger is in this. Chucky is in this. The whole horror genre is in this. I
Yeah.
believe Jurassic Park is in this. Back
King
to the
Kong.
Future, Voltron, Power Rangers.
Everything pop culture.
There's only one producer that could have done this, and that's Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Anyone else
Yeah.
couldn't afford to make this
To-
movie. I also noticed that they threw in Overwatch, which was not in the book because I think the game came out after the book came out.
Okay.
So it looks like they're going to throw in other characters as well into this.
It does seem
Fantastic.
really interesting on how they're gonna mesh the storyline between like the virtual reality world, how that exists with the real world. Like, remember that scene where the kids are like wearing those glasses but in the streets?
Yeah.
But they're actually fighting something? Like, how does that actually translate to the real world is what I was curious about. How do they not crash into a car? It's like
Well-
Pokemon Go, right? Like when people actually, I think, got run over.
I
guess.
think there's going to be even more
Whatever
pop
you
culture
think.
references
Yeah.
and maybe some alternative pop culture references depending on what licenses they could get for these things. It looks pretty close to the way I pictured it. It's sort of Harry Potter, sort of Willy Wonka, and sort of The Matrix
Yeah.
with every pop culture reference thrown in there. If
it's
you
got-
don't know any of the references in this movie, then you have been in a box hidden away from the whole world your entire life. You must have either been in a nunnery, Amish,
Or my grandpa.
a caveman, in a tribe.
But I think it could still be an enjoyable movie,
Yeah.
even if you don't know pop culture references. It's like an adventure.
It's a good story, and it gets surprisingly better as you get through the story. This has been our fan theory.
What's yours?
Thanks for watching,
Please like this video, hit the subscribe button.
and click the bell to be notified for future episodes. And check out our other stuff too.
Yeah.